Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on where you're joining us from in the world. Welcome to Open Up, our live talk show. My name's RJ Horner, and I am the host of Open Up, and I'm also the vice president of Voice of Men 360. Voice of Men 360 is a not for profit organization founded in Toronto, Canada in 2020. Voice of Men 360 was born out of seeing a tremendous need and stepping up to provide services to help support our men and boys to overcome their life challenges. We're part of International Men's Day, and International Men's Day has been serving for over 21 years so far and is now represented in 90 countries around the world who join together doing various activities regularly. International Men's Day follows 6 pillars, which represent the overall well being of boys and men, and we follow in those same footsteps here. Why open up? Why is that so important? Because we men and boys do not open our hearts. We're not willing to share our matters with people, which, when kept inside for any period of time, can create ill health effects and even allow us to explode, which is what we're trying to avoid here. That's why we want to create an open space and allow individuals to share their life journey through our platform. We aim to create awareness about life challenges, struggles, and the overcoming that our boys and men have to go through in their lives. There are no limitations with age, gender, nationality, or ethnic groups. We invite all walks of life to participate. Our goal is to make a positive impact on someone's life through this program. Open Up is on Wednesdays, 6 p.m. Eastern Time, and Sundays, 10 a.m. Eastern Time. We bring individuals to share their life experiences with you. We'd like to remind you that Voice of Men 360's mission is always delivered with good faith towards peaceful harmony. Views and opinions expressed in today's episode are those of our speakers and do not necessarily represent Voice of Men 360. Our organization, it engages in discussion forums to offer inspiration and create awareness to the issues of men who wish to overcome their life challenges. We're not providing medical or therapeutic advice. Should you require that type of assistance, we recommend you contact a medical professional immediately. If you have questions or concerns about today's episode, please reach out to us, or any of Voice of Men 360 content, please reach out to us, info@voiceofmen360.org. Our special guest today is Dr. Goswami. He's a breath doctor, a social activist, and a motivational speaker. He's also a peace ambassador and a global leader. He did his postgraduate studies on chest diseases and alternative medicine practices. He's very popular in the media with print, radio, and TV. And he's very interested today in talking to us about food, nutrients, and a diet balance. Please welcome Dr. Goswami to Open Up. Thank you for sharing your life journey and being willing to talk to us today.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I am Dr. Chandrashekhar Goswami. My introduction has already been done by Ghost. Sir, I am practicing medicine, but I am also social activist. All the time talking about the medico-social problems, even medico-social problems of mental status. I already all the times talk about the humanity, peace, tranquility, harmony. All these are my subject. I am I am usually talking about the diet, nutrition, food. What diet the old person must take, what diet the children must take, what diet the pregnant ladies should take, what diet the ladies should take. So I'm all the time talking about the diet, food, nutrition, tranquility, peace, harmony, and I am popular in media.
So
So today,
living a balanced life.
Yeah, pardon.
Living a balanced life, living that ideal life, a healthy life.
Yeah, I am just giving you an ideal diet about which you are asking.
What led
There
you
are
though to be this man? What passion led you to help people this way?
precautions. What precautions I will tell you? Precautions after I explain something about the diet. Because nowadays the social conditions are very bad. The family became a nuclear family. This is a very hard to explain all these things. Once the family is nuclear, as soon as the boy or the girl or the man get married, he became nuclear. He does not want to participate with the family. Our life is a live and let others live. Concept of Indian culture and Indian life is you live better, you have better things with you. But even then, you should have that much of the concept that your brothers, your sisters, your neighbors should live comfortably. So it is our priority that you live very comfortably, very nicely, very, very, very healthy, and for making a person healthy. And one thing is very important that ladies are the key of the social structure. When you can't train a lady, it is very difficult. Just we have started empowering the ladies in India, but until or unless you don't make them disciplined and interpersonal relations cannot be made proper, it's very difficult to make the things okay. Our diet, our nutrition, our food, our social customs, our ethics, everything is quite different. And we never like to live nuclear family. India does not want to live nuclear family. Suppose a lady is working, a person who is an old man living in the home, he is a geriatric, he is old man. He requires lot of things. Usually after 60s, so many diseases are engulfing him. Say about the diabetes, say about the hypertension, say about the mental stress, say about the sleeplessness. All these are very common in the person after 60 years of age. So
Mm.
your question was that what diet the man of after 60 or geriatric must take. The- there are three systems of diet which produces the heat. Body requires heat to work, to sleep, to talk, to read. For everything he requires heat. The heat is generated by three constituents. These are the fat, protein, carbohydrate. Fat, when burns in the body, provides 9.1 kilocalories of heat. Carbohydrate, when burns in the body, provides 4.5 kilocalories of heat. When the protein burns in the body, it creates 4.5 kilocalories of heat. Means a normal person with normal working pattern should have at least 3,300 calories per day to make all these things possible. With plus, this is about the protein, fat, carbohydrate, which are generating the energy. We can come to vitamins, minerals, waters, calcium. Now, when we talk of the geriatrics, calcium must be more in his bodies because his bones are prone to develop so many problems. So, when we talk about a geriatric or old age people, it is a must that he should get proper diets. He should get proper care. But the care cannot be done because nowadays family members are every family member is after jobs, after earning, after going here and there to earn to fetch his livelihood. That is why the geriatric is isolated. The isolation is a great problem in our society.
Mm. Yeah.
Nowadays it was a corona. You know, in our culture it is told in our civilization and old concept of us is there. Man came alone and he will go alone. This corona is set up such is example. When some person suffers with the corona, that why I am talking of the corona, because now nuclear families become like corona. A geriatric man, old man is living in building without any care, without any food, without any diet, because the lady who is with him, the family with his son with him, because interpersonal relation and counseling to the ladies cannot be done until or unless you train ladies, until or unless you make them understand your concept. It is very difficult to make interpersonal relations and consult them. So the life of an old man in India at least, where the both husband and wife, son and daughter, everybody is working hand. How the family will be maintained, how the discipline will be maintained. A lady comes and prepares the food and goes, and the son's wife goes to his office, lectures, or she's a doctor, she's an engineer, she's a teacher, she's having some physical work. Then the old man became isolated, alone and alone and alone. The children is the same condition in our society of the children. When a lady got child, she does not have time to feed him. She does not have time to care him. She does not have time to give him proper food. When young child is there, he requires more and more protein. A old man requires more protein. Suppose the person's wife is died, then it is a hell. What about the sexual life of that man? Nothing. He is gone. And in our scientific wage, it is proved that you should have proper sexual life in your life to make a mental peace. How a harmony will come, how a mental peace will come when you will be irritable, you will be talking isolated, on talking illusions, delusions, and lot of the mental socio medical problems will arise. This is all going on in the family. So when we talk about the diet, we should have consume at least 3,300 kilocalories of it. When we talk of protein food and protein, fat, and carbohydrate is a very important for wear and tear of the body. Once the carbohydrate is not there, once the protein is not there, wear and tear cannot be done without the protein. So you have to take a protein diet. Here there is one problem. In Indian eating habits and lifestyle, they don't consume meat, they don't consume fish, they don't consume eggs, even eggs. So how to complete the requirement of protein is a Herculean task for an Indian man. So
Of
the geriatric man requires more protein, more anabolic steroids he requires, and he wants busyness because the antibiotics and the drugs available in India has made a person long living. A person never dies before 80, 85. Even the persons of 80 and 85 are driving cars and going alone. This is all happening in our modern society. That I wanted
Right.
to tell about the social problems of our society presently. Even in the rural masses and far away areas, people are well aware. We got communication, television, radio, and other things, papers. Everything is very communicative. We are providing messages of communication everywhere. Awareness is increased like anything in India. We are very optimistic. I am just talking about the optimism. Once we talk about the pessimistic and negative aspects, we will have to cut short our talks, because 60% of the global. I am also working for the African continent. I am also working for the Ireland, where I am working for Chaudhry Mosharaf Hossain, who is a king of Ireland. I am dealing with his International Medical Council, for which I am the chief coordinator. That before doing all these things, essentially our food, essentially is our mental status, essentially is our mm, proper lifestyle. Lifestyle has changed like anything. Now there are a lot of problems of the old age. Yeah. Now I have talked so many things. You just ask me questions. I am ready to reply your question. Okay.
Just hold on. He has some questions, okay? Because there's a lot of information, okay? Just hold on.
Okay, doctor, thank you. Um, you've told us quite a lot. Thank you for that. You've told us about what you do and how you help. That's amazing. Um, one of the things you talked about the relationship of old men. Maybe talk about your relationship with your father and son for a bit. When you were a child, how was your relationship with your father?
Okay, I will tell you. First thing is to counsel the lady of our son. Until and unless we don't consult and counsel the ladies, interpersonal relation has to be maintained. Just friendly relations are very essential. The lady is coming from the other culture and living with us has got so many behavioral problems which you don't engulf and you don't allow. This makes a discussions and this makes a difficult task for her to live with a joint family. And naturally, the son is earning, the wife is earning, and the grandfather means older age, geriatrics, is also earning. So whatever he has earned and gained throughout the life has been spent in these kids, with the son, with the grandson, with the care of the, education became very costly. For an Indian simple man requires at least 1 lakh rupees to 12 lakh rupees a year. Until unless you don't earn 12 lakh rupees in a year, you can't survive in Indian life, metropolis life. Forget about the rural areas, where also life is a very costly. Life is very costly. The earning became a great problem for Indian male
Doctor,
and female. Yeah.
Chandrasekhar, did you get his question? The relationship between you and your father. Can you talk about that?
Yes, I have talked about that. But my father and me are having a very good relationship because understanding is great. My father understands what I want. My son understands what I want. My son's wife understands that what I want. She is busy. My son is busy. I am busy. My father is busy. Then who will care for the children? Who will take care of the house? The mates came and go, and the young boy living in the house is alone, isolated. He does not have a company because now people hesitates to talk to each other. They train the children in such a way that please don't talk to anybody. Where manners are gone, so many friends are working, or their son are working abroad with the top positions of a medicine, with the top positions of engineering. But sorry to tell you, they have spent a lot of money to educate son, daughters, but they are not getting responses from them. They became very sad and pathetic about it. This is the reality. This is not my personal life. I am very happy because I know how to consult, how to talk, how to consult, how to make interpersonal relations and behavioral problems okay. Because I am doctor as well as I am a social scientist, then I can very well counsel her or him or my son or my father. That culture has changed. Lot of difference has came down. Now marriage system, Baba, you are taking a very big subject in this very smart and short time. This requires at least an hour to talk very systematically about all these social behavior, social interpersonal relations, and illusions, delusions, and isolation. And one is all the times alone. Now talking is a very. People started fearing with anybody. This is a agoraphobia. They can't go in crowd. They can't go for interviewing themselves because only living with the telephones, only living with the TVs and talking and learning online became a very difficult problem for we people. This is our social stress now. This is
So how,
what
so,
we have. Yes,
so how do
sir.
we overcome those? How do we overcome those kind of things, those social disorders? How do we overcome those moving forward?
I'm what? Pardon, sir. Ask me. Question I can't hear. Repeat,
Those
please.
social problems.
Our,
How do
our
we
main
overcome?
problem. Yeah. Tell, sir. Tell.
How do we make
What
it
are
better?
my problems? How I solve the problem? Solution of the problem.
Yep,
What
that's
do you
that's
want from
exactly
me?
what I'm asking.
Yes. Solution is making interpersonal relations okay. Earn money. That is very key of our social structure. Suppose a lady is earning and her husband is not earning, because nowadays most of the jobs are patched with the females. They can get good job, they can go for any interview and get success, they can go for aircraft, they can go for the sea, they can go for the hotels, canteens, tourism, everywhere there is opening of the ladies. But as far as man is concerned, he is not having any job. Whatever job were reserved for some, even the physical work which the laborers are doing, they have to leave this work, and ladies are ready to work physically in the fields, in the grounds, in the industries, everywhere. There are ladies has captured all the important positions. This is a this is very sad of affairs. The males are not getting proper education. The males are not getting proper, because male is not asset to the family. Suppose I have got a daughter, she is asset for me, for my old age, for my any health. She is the best for me, but my son may not be so helpful as my daughter is helpful.
Mhm.
So we have to be very careful about dealing such very tender and very important issues. Until and unless we don't take on to solve these issues, the lot of divorces, lot of interpersonal bad relations will develop. This is our apathy. This is our very bad condition. This is a reality of the man. When you are talking of the man is not getting proper jobs, proper education. Man means he may be young boy, he may be man, he may be geriatrics. Nobody is satisfied. No man is satisfied. Either he has to surrender totally himself on the female. I am not talking only about the metropolis cities. I am talking about even the most remote rural areas where I had been. Past time I had been in Greater Himalayas. I was working there. Ladies are the leading. Men are playing cards or smoking and taking alcohol and taking rest like that. So once we talk very transparently, very frankly, this is the reality of our Indian culture, and not of our Indian culture, but I have traveled long, and I have seen a lot of countries are having the same problem. The ladies getting that much education, they are all the times priority for the employer, because they are very honest to work, they are very attractive to work, they can attract business. All business houses, personal relations are lady. All the business houses, all the soaps, even soaps, our ladies are working. This is a reality. You will wonder to talk with me, but I don't hesitate to tell anything. I am very transparent, and I am working for the society.
Mhm. Thank you. That's a listen. I love that you're saying talk about it. That's really the message that you've been saying, and that's our message here. We are open up, and we're about having those conversations. Thank you for that. So how can we, um, never mind. How can our young boys and men? You say they're lacking. They're missing their education or the training. What can our young boys or men do to make a better life?
Yeah. Young persons should try to get such educations, such physical fitnesses, because they become lethargic. So they have to aware themselves. We are the persons to aware them. Let us find out the way how they can be physically, they can be very fit, they can fetch very important jobs of military and all, they can fetch very good jobs in sports, in so many other activities they can do. But what is essential is that they should educate themselves. They should be so much educated, and their mind setups must be changed. You can advise them. Don't worry. If you are in the home management is a very big resource for these persons, because ladies are going to their own works. Then a man can work. He can cook. He can guide. He can save the house. He can do anything. Domestic work he can also do. So they should be ready to offer their services to them. And naturally, the lady who is going to earn will be very happy to that young boy. So we have to find out some online jobs for young boys, sports jobs for young boys, some entrepreneurships for the young boy. They are very potent. They can get these things. They are to teach. I am very sure they should be teach our Indian culture. Our culture is to help, to be polite, to be communicative. This culture will give strong confidence to the young people. Otherwise, he will go outside and take alcohol, smoking. They will become very bad. 7 o'clock, he will enter the home and enjoy. What is this? He becomes lethargic. He becomes useless like that. We
Absolutely.
have to make.
It sounds like you're saying there's lots of opportunities out there if they want to go out and empower themselves and put themselves in a position to go and take these roles, right? There's lots of opportunities out there.
Certainly,
So what can we
certainly.
as a society do to help our boys? What can we do to help them?
When I work with the boys, I want to tell them that some education you should take that much, so that immediately you can get the fetch the job, like nursing, like medical technology, like laboratory technology. These are the subjects where men can very easily enter and get earning. That is also very important. Sports, men can earn. Physical fitness, man can give a very good physical fitness. And behavioral problem, you, me, and Dr. Shivam are there to teach them. We should we should start big awareness program for counseling and consultancy. I am every day available from 4 to 6 for counseling and consultancy about the socio-medical issues, about his illness. Once a body is lethargic and ill, then so many diseases, immunity must be increased. And he should not go for the pornography and all, which is very common in young juvenile age. He should avoid that. We should educate the juvenile girls. They don't have even awareness of how to use the diaper. They don't have. So one man from Pakistan, far away from capital city, is having problem with the girls. He is usually asking me, my YouTube is going there about how nail cutting, what is the primary health, what is the nail cutting, what is the vaccination, how the juvenile girls should diapers, how they are educated, what type of education they should be given. So, sir, it is very big subject, and it requires a lot of time in systematic development of such programs. But
Yeah.
you both, Dr. Sevam and you, requested that we should aware them about all these things. We'll
Yes.
make them entrepreneurship, give them some anabolic, some good diet, so that will not avoid them to think about the when they are idle, they become prone to develop that much big habits which are liability for the us and for the society and for the house, for the individual.
Yeah.
This is what.
Absolutely.
So
Thank you. Dr. Swami, thank you. We have to wrap it up, but you left us with some tremendous information today. Thank you for sharing your experience with us, and I appreciate your courage and willingness to come out and share these opportunities with us.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Shivam. You have just given me that platform. I am first time for with Dr. Sir. So I'm also thanking him. His questions were very important, but I request you that we should give a message of awareness to them, make them
Yes.
empowered. As our government is empowering ladies, we should also try to empower and make men empowered, and all ill habits should be left. So they must have to leave these habits.
Mhm.
This is my message to young generation, to geriatrics also. They should take proper diet. They should not be over egoist. They should not be over egoist. Just,
Right.
just try to become friendly to your
Very good.
family.
Doctor, that
That
was
is
Dr. Goswami. We have to leave. I'm sorry for that. Thank you for all of that. You were a tremendous guest. As of many Canadians know, our Indigenous communities are in a big crisis and they need our help and support. Voice of Men 360 is stepping up and started a donation drive for Indigenous families. If you have any items to donate, used clothing, dry item, food items, or any other items to donate, please let us know. We'll collect them. Please contact us at 416 356 7414 or 437 889 8329. Or email us at info@voiceofmen360.org. We'll give you our contact information again, or please reach us through Facebook Messenger and we'll coordinate to collect these items. Voice of Men 360 is hosting our first ever meet and greet. We're excited to announce this. This will take place Sunday, August 28th from 11 to 3 p.m. In North York at Earl Bales Park. That's in the Bathurst and Shepherd area. Again, from 11 to 3 p.m. Eastern Time, August 28th. Come out and join us. We're excited for that. Want to tell you about our live shows here in Voice of Men 360. First of all, you participated in Open Up. This is a live talk show on every Wednesdays at 6 p.m. and Sundays at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, where we invite people to share their personal life journey with us. Then we do the same thing in Tamil language with a show called Vili, which is, again, Tamil language live talk show that takes place Sundays at 8 a.m. Eastern Time. We also have a monthly webinar the first Saturday of every month at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time, where we bring the expertise of organizations and discuss particular topics with them. We have a monthly show called The Unspoken Tears. That's a very special show that discusses the topic of violence against or domestic violence against men and other subjects. That's the second Saturday of every month from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Saturday, are we really aware of domestic violence against men? So please come up for the discussion on that one. And then we also co-host a show with the All Bengal Men's Forum called the South Asian Men's Show, and that is exactly what it is. It's discussing issues around South Asian men. And then we turn all of our content, please tune in for that show, the South Asian Men's Show, the third Sunday of every month from 11:30 to 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And then we turn all of our content into podcast episodes. So please look for us on all of your favorite content, Apple, Google Play, Spotify, and more. Please join us for our support groups. We have a men's only support group. This is only for men by men. It's the third Tuesday of every month from 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. through Zoom. Please register for that. The next one will take place August 17th, Tuesday, August 17th, 6 p.m. to 7:30. Again, please reach out to us and register for that event. We also have an Indigenous peer-to-peer support group. That one is called Pass the Talking Stick, and that's the fourth Friday of every month from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. through Zoom. The next one is August 27th at 6 p.m. Again, register for that event. And thank you. This is Open Up, and there are no limitations with gender, age, nationality, or ethnic groups. All walks of life are invited to participate in our shows. If you want to be a guest on our show, or you're willing to participate in our organization and help us, whether directly or indirectly, please reach out to us. We want to work with individuals, professionals, experts, organizations, NGOs, government, and more. Our information is phone number 437-889-8329. Once again, that's 437-889-8329. 888-98329, or email us to info@voiceofmen360.org, which makes our website www.voiceofmen360.org. And you can find us on all social media platforms: Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, TikTok, facebook.com/groups/voiceofmen360, or please don't forget to like and subscribe on YouTube for more. We want to reach out and help more people and be of more value. Please continue your support. Thank you for joining me today. Until next time, I'm the Vice President of Voice of Men 360 and the host for Open Up, RJ Horner, asking you to open up.